Hey everybody, it's Adam with the Brightengale, and today I'm here with Robert with Dobbs Stanford, who reps NEXO. And today we're going to talk about this very cool array. All right, Robert, what have you brought us here today?
Today I brought you the NEXO's newest in the ID series, the ID84 top. The companion sub that goes with it is the IDS312 sub. It's 312s in it. The top has 8 4-inch drivers with 8 dome tweeters, 1-inch dome tweeters.
That is amazing. And what would you say, what applications do you think NEXO had in mind when they released this product?
Oh, it covers just about everything. People very interested in it for weddings, house of worship, and also some people in the education market have been coming to us.
It is big. How tall is this thing here?
It's approximately 7 feet to the top. The sub itself is 46 inches tall. ID84 is 39 inches tall, but sits into a little recessed base in here. What's really nice about the way it sits in this base is I go put it in there, the electrical connections to power this are inside of the base. So I run one cable in. I don't need to make a jumper to go from the sub to the top.
That is awesome. And if say I'm in a situation where I need a more compact solution and I don't really need extended low end, do I have to use the subwoofer?
You don't have to. If you just want vocals out of it, or just for a paging system, you can use a single box. There is a companion top that goes with this. That's the ID84L, and it's a low frequency extension. All it is 8 more of these 4-inch drivers. And it extends the low frequency a little bit.
I can wall mount this, I can suspend it, I can do anything I need to do. Can I only get it in black? Can I get it in other colors?
The house of worship market keeps coming to us. We need it in white, need it in white. Mm-hmm. Yes, no upcharge, they'll paint it white. They've got a list of colors that they will paint it for you. You just need to order those ahead of time. The people that are stocking them are pretty much stocking black.
All right, Robert, talk nerdy to me. Give me the specs. What do we got going on?
As far as power for it, you've got to use NEXO amplifiers.
Of course, yeah.
And they recommended for this one, if I recall, the NEXO 4x1 or the 4x2, depending on how you're loading it out. Sure. They are stable. All of NEXO's amplifiers are stable down to 2 ohms. Mm-hmm. This is a 4 ohm bottom box. You can run 2 of these on a single channel. This is a 4 ohm top box. You can run 2 of these. And then with the extended low frequency, that takes an additional channel, and you can run 2 of those also.
That's awesome. And what would you say is the benefit of this form factor? Why do I want a column rather than just a standard point source speaker?
There's been, the last several years, a lot of the architects and consultants have been coming to us, don't want the traditional line array because of sight lines. They want something that's very small, compact, and their words kind of unobtrusive. So this is the answer that NEXO came up with it.
And what would you say is the coverage pattern of this? Is it pretty wide, pretty narrow?
120 degrees wide.
So very wide.
Very wide. Now there's there's a switch on the back that you can flip. Well, you have to make an amplifier tuning change too, but narrow is 10 degrees. I mean, straight out from the box and then 10 degrees down. Wide is 25 degrees.
So that actually makes it really great for like an auditorium type setting where you may have a really large space.
Yes.
And you don't want to be hitting sound all on the ceiling everywhere. You just can focus nice and wide and keep the sound down on the audience where the people want to hear it, not the ceiling that just bounces it back in an ugly way.
So there's another side of that. Configuration you can set this up in where you have 2 of these and 2 of the low frequency boxes. The low frequency box goes underneath this one. You'd build 2 of those, but you take the other one, you flip it upside down, you couple them at the tweeters. Now you've got 50 degrees of pattern coverage, or 20 really, really narrow if you want.
So let's talk like a real world application. This is, tall, but really for the form factor, it's actually quite compact, like you said. It's nice having that column solution. I know with big line arrays, what they're known for doing is throwing sound really, really far. Do I get that same effect with this?
Using it for speech, if you say house of worship application, we've been throwing them 150, 200 feet, and the intelligibility stays together all the way out.
Robert, thank you so much for coming to show us these. We really appreciate it. And if you have any questions about any NEXO products, feel free to give us a call or leave a comment below. Thanks so much.